Guys, Joe Burnich talking to you once again about internet marketing for service businesses and contractors. Today, we're going to talk about something extremely important that is most of the time is overlooked by all cleaning service companies, which blows my mind because it's something that's in the palm of your hand every day, and that is your smartphone. Why is it so important to have your website set up for a smartphone to make people call you? We can make pretty little websites on your phone all day long, but what I want is for people to get on your website and call you, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. Okay, so to start this off, let's look at this little picture here, which I'm sure you're familiar with, that has a finger tapping a little icon, a button, an app. These are like magical little buttons, I like to call them, and we're all addicted to tapping these little buttons. So, that being said, let me ask you a question. How many phone numbers do you have memorized since you got your smartphone? I think I got my grandma's, my mom's, and maybe some weird numbers that are still stuck in my head back from when I actually used to memorize phone numbers. We used to have like 20 phone numbers memorized on average. Now the average is down to like 2 or 3 because we don't need to memorize them anymore. We got them all here on these little buttons, these happy little magical buttons that we just hit and it calls people. So that being said, why would you as a service person, as a service business that wants to get phone calls, your business thrives on getting phone calls, why would you not have just simple buttons on the phone, up front and obvious? Why would you not have that on your mobile website? Okay, it's very rare that you actually find these little magical buttons on people's websites, and I'm going to show you a pretty cool example of one that our web designer Leah just came up with. So here's a little simulator I found so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But we're doing a website redesign for this person, for Alex here, and basically this is his desktop site that's still in process. We're still working on it, but this is an idea of what his desktop site's going to look like. So 30% of the people are going to see this, and then the other 70% on average are going to see this. So let's look at this little simulation here. There we go. There's the website on a desktop, which only a small percentage will see. Here's what most people will see. Now, notice here that you do not have to scroll down to find a phone number. You don't have to grab a pen and paper and write down the phone number or search around for a phone number to find anything. You do what everybody does already, including probably yourself if you have a smartphone, which is tap little buttons. And it even tells you tap to call and has a picture of a phone calling. You understand that these little calls to actions that you have on your website or your mobile website can actually double or triple the amount of people that actually pick up the phone and call you. So this is what this is where most people are going to see you these days, is on your phone. I probably don't need to tell you that cell phones are getting much more action than desktop websites when it comes to choosing a service business, and the people that get the calls and then actually pick up the phone are going to be the winners in this game. So let's look at this right now. I want to make sure you guys see this. It's just a simple call button, and when you tap it, on a phone, it's pulling up FaceTime on my computer, obviously, but on a phone, it's going to pull up their phone number and start calling them. Okay, that is so much more important than people might think, and most companies aren't doing it. I mean, we can even look at some examples of companies that are not doing it. Let's go see how many people are actually doing it versus not doing it. Let's jump over here to Google. There we go, and let's get a big city, Dallas. Let's try Dallas. Dallas carpet cleaning, for example. Go down here. Let's look at Aqualux, the number 1. Let's look at their website. Okay. Or Champion Janitor. I don't know what happened there, but either way, we're going to put this into our simulator, see what their mobile site looks like. No call to action button, no phone number button. I've got to scroll over here just to find it. If I click on it, if I tap on it with my fingers, nope, I'm going to have to grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, write that down, or I'm just going to jump onto the guy that was in number 2 position and see what he's all about. Let's do another one for Dallas. Let's do Dallas roofers. Just another industry. Okay, let's do the number 1, Burt Roofing. Let's check and see what they got. Nice big website. I'd make those phone numbers bigger on that, but let's throw burtroofing.com into the simulator and see what happens. So they do have some phone numbers here, which is nice. And let's see, are they clickable? They are clickable, so they do open up phone numbers if somebody taps them. But how is somebody supposed to know they're going to tap it unless you tell them to? And why would you just put text phone numbers on there when people are used to the buttons? Remember? Magical buttons, little app buttons, all the people want buttons on phones. And you want it right up at the top, first thing people see, and you want to tell them exactly what to do. Tap to call now. Tap to call. Let's look at the other one again and compare it. So here's how most people have it. They just have text on here for their phone number, hoping people will figure it out. Here's what we're doing with our websites. All the websites we come out with now are having a tap to call button. I'm calling it the magic call button because it literally can double, triple your sales if you're having traffic come to your website on your phone. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Whether we do a website for you or whether you're having somebody else do a website for you, make sure that the magic tap to call button is on the mobile version of your website. Okay, that is super, super important. I can't stress it enough how important that is to get your phone to ring. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Put your questions down in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube. And also, I want to, if you like what I said there, I got something for you. I got my 150-page book with this little tip plus 150 pages of more tips specifically for service businesses and contractors who want to take their internet marketing to the next level. I'm giving this book away for free for a limited time. I will put a link at the end of this video. I'll put a link down in the description, or you can just go to servicebusinessmoneymachine.com, claim your free copy. All you do is pay shipping and handling, and I will mail this out to you. And that's all I have for you guys today, so please get the book, subscribe to my channel. If you need a free consultation, if you're looking for somebody to work with on a web design, and you're in the service business industry, or if you're a contractor, let us know. We don't work with restaurants, we don't work with retail shops, doctors, any of that kind of stuff. Specifically service-based businesses, that's all we do here at Big West Marketing. So once again, my name's Joe Burnich with Big West Marketing. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon.